Welcome, guys! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yee! And today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Nightmare. This one's called Disturbing Doorbell Camera Video with Backstories. A bit different than usual. So I'm excited for this one. Yeah, it's been a while. We're reacting to Mr. Nightmare. I don't know if I said that. I must have missed the mark. I can't remember. But yeah, can't wait for that. I got a thing from my mum the other day, and it says, "Turns out these are my monkeys, and this is my circus." Sounds about right. And I made a little mini candle for my mum. I don't think she's watches this my channel, but that's okay. Made a little mini candle for my mom. So I'm excited for that. It smells nice. I tried to match it with her perfume. It was like jasmine, Australian bush, and um, something like spice. I can't remember what it was called, like cinnamon spice or something. But I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Yeah. Anyway, please subscribe, turn notifications, and click the bell beside you. Anyway, let's jump right on to it, shall we? It has been a while since we've reacted to Mr. Nightmare. It has been a good while. So yeah, this one's a little bit different to some other Mr. Nightmare. I was gonna do the childhood one, but I think I've done one like that one, so figured let's jump into this one because I don't think I've done this one. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this one. Oh, that's right, Mr. Nightmare's got his own subtitles. I don't know if he's got it in this one though. If he's got his own subtitles, but we shall see with our own eyes. Let's jump right onto it, shall we? My house.
On the 22nd of November, 2019, at around
My housemate.
8 p.m., a doorbell camera at a home in Harriet Creek.
My TV is so slow at the moment for some odd reason. My housemate just got a dog, so you might hear a dog in the background. I might let the door open so I can get the dog out, and so I can sit on my bed because sometimes I like sitting on my bed. But yeah. Anyway, let's jump right into it. It doesn't look like Mr. Nightmare put subtitles on there, which is very abnormal lately because he usually has subtitles. But anyway.
Ranch, Texas, captured footage of a young girl approaching the front door. She was holding a flashlight and looked extremely distressed. She also kept checking behind her, likely to see if someone was following her or not.
Help, please.
Unfortunately for her, the house she approached was empty. The residents were away on vacation, so no one was there to answer. This made her even more panicked as she continued to beg for help.
I think I've seen this Ring doorbell camera from Chilling Scares.
By the time the homeowners noticed the footage, it was already too late. The little girl was long gone, and there were no signs of her anywhere in the neighborhood. But the big question remained: who the girl was, and why she had come to their door in such a frightened state that night. The homeowners didn't recognize her, and she didn't look like any of the neighbors' kids either, so they contacted the police and also uploaded the footage online, hoping the video might reach someone with more information on her. Sadly, it's been 6 years since this footage was captured, and no one has been able to identify the young girl. That said, people online have come up with a few theories that might contain some truth. The more cynical side of the internet believes the girl was nothing more than bait for a group of robbers hiding just outside the camera's view. It's a known tactic where robbers send a scared-looking child or a woman to the front door. Out of concern, the homeowner opens the door to help, only for the robbers to appear from hiding and force their way inside. However, this theory doesn't really hold up when you consider just how genuinely distressed the girl sounded. Her voice and the frantic way she knocked seemed too real for a child that age to be faking. The more likely and more tragic theory is that this girl was 9-year-old Serenity Dennard, who had gone missing earlier that year.
Yeah, it kind of looks like her.
Serenity had been
It kind of looks like her a little bit when you think about it, because she kind of looked like the girl in in the other video, didn't she?
But this theory doesn't really hold.
She kind of looks like her a little bit. It probably is her. It probably is her. Alexa, turn smart light to white. She did not listen to me. Alexa, turn smart light to white. Steve's Alexa's so loud. My housemate's Alexa. I accidentally said his name. Damn it. Demonetized. But yeah, she's probably frantically worried. And yeah, like a pretty good reason to be worried. Alexa, turn smart light off. So yeah, can't, you know. Yeah. I would be worried. I'd be worried. I'd be worried. Um so yeah. I don't know what I would do in that situation. So yeah. Um they probably should investigate it more. And
More likely,
if it was this girl, why haven't they like try to find out where she is? Like they could have linked two and two together and put two and two together to think maybe it's a possibility that this is her. You know, my housemate is being really loud at the moment.
tragic theory is that this girl was 9-year-old Serenity Dennard, who had gone missing earlier that year. Serenity had been diagnosed with reactive detachment disorder and disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, which caused emotional instability and frequent attempts to run away. She was admitted to Black Hills Children's Home, a youth treatment facility near Rockerville, South Dakota. Unfortunately, the staff weren't able to keep a proper eye on her, resulting in her running away from the facility on the 3rd of February 2019. A massive search effort involving over 1,200 people was launched, but despite their best efforts, they couldn't find any clues about her whereabouts. The working theory was that she likely ran into the wooded area surrounding the facility, got lost, and succumbed to hyperthermia. However, police didn't rule out foul play. This is where the mysterious doorbell footage comes in. Many speculated that the girl in the video was Serenity, who had gone missing 9 months earlier. It's possible that a kidnapper took her to another state, and after months in captivity, she escaped and tried to ask for help. Though Serenity's family viewed the footage and said the girl wasn't her, many people online still believe it was. Unfortunately, none of the theories were ever confirmed or disproven.
Yeah,
Investigators
it
weren't
kind of
able to
looks like
find
her.
Serenity, and search efforts.
That's what I mean. It
People
looks
online
like
still
her.
believe it was.
It looks like her. What are you talking about? Like this picture, I don't know if you guys can see it from the lighting of my, but it kind of looks like her. If you see what I mean. Just saying. Does not help. This lighting is shit. I just realized my camera gliding is crap. That's slightly better. But not much better, but it's cleaner kind of. But yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation. So, true crime society. Interesting.
Unfortunately, none of the theories were ever confirmed or disproven. Investigators weren't able to find Serenity, and search efforts were officially suspended in early 2021, and the girl in the haunting doorbell video was never identified either, leaving her case an unsolved mystery. On the morning of July 31st, 2022, just before 11 a.m., 22-year-old Allison Duckrow and her mother returned to their home in Sydney, Ohio after breakfast. While making their way inside, an unknown car pulled into their driveway. A second later, the driver approached the front door, 22-year-old James Rail, Allison's ex-boyfriend. The two had broken up over 18 months earlier and hadn't spoken since. The night before, before, he had sent her a creepy voice note saying he would visit her the next day.
Hi, Allie. It's James. I just wanted to reach out to you because I just wanted to see how you're doing and maybe hear from you if that would be alright, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not alright. I am not alright. Why is my YouTube so slow? I am not alright, no. If I got a creepy ass voicemail, go through, and it says, I want to go visit you. We need to talk. And it's from my ex-boyfriend. Hell no. Hell no. You're telling me? Like, I'm going to see my creepy ass boyfriend asks and says, "Oh, let's come over. Let's come over. Can I come over? Yeah. I want to see you. I want to talk to you." I'd be like, "Hell no. Hell no." I'm swearing again. I am so sorry. But like, I would not be in that predicament. I would not be in that predicament.
It's been a while since I talked to you, and I don't know. I feel like it.
It made a nice candle.
I don't know what I feel. I do know that I do want to talk to you, though. I do. Maybe that's be sweet. It's probably late right now, but if you want tomorrow, you could probably give me a call. And yeah, it's about it. Please give me a call back. Thank you.
Allison never responded or gave permission, but he showed up anyway. She recognized him through the live camera feed and decided to ignore him. After about 3 minutes, James left the porch, only to circle the house looking for another way in. When that failed, he returned to the front door again and began trying to break his way in. When Allison and her family didn't open the door, he became agitated and started forcing it, with James refusing to stop.
Hell no. That's a fast ass car.
Allison's father was left with no choice but to use his firearm, ending the confrontation minutes later. The family had already called the police, but no one could have anticipated the scene that awaited them. Allison and her dad were questioned, and her father later stood trial on August 4th, 2022.
So if you would understand, were you aware of the text messages that James had sent your daughter last night? No.
Thanks to the doorbell camera footage, he was acquitted of all charges on the basis of self-defense.
He should have got charged for stalking her, at least. Even if he did nothing wrong, he shouldn't have got acquitted. But you know, the government and the law don't give a shit about us. They don't care about our safety. Look at the Jeffrey Epstein files and that. Oh, Donald Trump's making the world a better place. Fuck you, America. Not all America, just. I'm gonna get controversy, but that's okay. I can deal with controversy, but I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of better governments that you could be, running your country, and you have Donald Duck. Just saying.
On the night of January 18th, 2025, a homeowner in Carrollton, North Texas, received a doorbell notification while out shopping.
I love this smell.
When she checked the live feed, she saw a mysterious
Oh,
man standing on her porch dressed in all.
Oh. Shit. Oh, I haven't. I've gotten used to Mr. Nightmare usually because I've gotten used to watching him so much that I don't get jump scared. But shit, I didn't expect there to be a jump scare. Hell no. Woo! Woo! Shit. Fuck. Sorry. I'm trying not to swear in my videos anymore. But that got me. I can't even look at that. That is terrifying. What's the sign say? Revelation 10115. What? Revelation? Hell no. If I saw that at the door, like, look at the thing. Look at that thing. If I saw that. If I saw that at my doorstep, I'd be moving house. Shit. I would have PTSD from. I wouldn't even have a doorbell anymore. I'd rather not have a doorbell. Like, there's some part of me that wants a doorbell because I don't have a doorbell because I'd like to know who the fuck's outside my, like, who's outside my door or who's outside my window. But at the same time, I don't want to have a doorbell because I'm afraid these things will happen. Like this. When was this? 2025. Oh, this was like literally the start of this year. Heck no. Oh, shit.
Black, with a red face and holding what looked like a cardboard box. He moved closer, revealing that he was wearing a red satanic goat mask. He rang the doorbell and then walked away, leaving behind a sign with the words Revelation chapter 20, verses 1 to 15. The verse references the binding of Satan, resurrection, judgment, and eternal torment, making the visit even more disturbing. The homeowner called the police, but since the man hadn't committed a crime, they couldn't do much. As she later said in an interview, I'm scared. I'm scared to leave the house. I'm scared to be at the house. The story was later dropped by the media, and no follow-up information was ever reported. On July 21st, 2023, two elderly women visited the home of their friend, 58-year-old.
Again, it's even more disturbing now that we know what the word. What was it? I forget what it was called. Was it 20 something? 2011, 15? I don't know what it said. I'm too lazy to go back. But if I saw that, just saying, if I saw that devil guy looking thing, and it says to sacrifice me to, the Netherlands. I don't know why I said Netherlands, because I'm never going to be on a land again. I'll be far off this earth. Sacrifice me. I, I don't know what I would do. Just saying, I don't know what I would do.
Sharon Gordon in Dudley, UK. They hadn't heard from her in days, and upon entering, they discovered her lying face down near the stairs, covered in blood.
That's not
Police arrived quickly and confirmed it was a homicide. Investigators then checked the doorbell footage, which showed the last visitor to Sharon's home, her contractor, Peter Norgrove. He initially claimed Sharon was alive when he left, but footage revealed him leaving with bloodstains on his trousers. Investigators also found the weapon he used in his shed, and he later confessed. Sharon had hired him to build an extension, but after 15 months of delays and poor work, she confronted him. Peter lost his temper and attacked her with a hammer. He later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison.
Well done. There, good thing for the justice system.
On October 6, 2024,
That's
Kristen
sad.
Paul was
That
watching
is very sad, though. I feel bad for that woman. She didn't deserve that, but that thank God someone did something for the justice system, justice law system.
TV at her home in Fresno, California, waiting for her husband to return.
My condolences.
Just after midnight, the doorbell rang. Assuming it was her husband, she opened the door, only to find an unknown woman with a crazed look. Christine slammed the door shut, but the woman became enraged and began trying to force it open. When that failed, she tried breaking in through a nearby window. Christine called the police while arming herself for protection. Luckily, an officer arrived within minutes and de-escalated the situation.
Hi. You live here? Why are you banging on the door? Because I swear I'm there.
Despite her erratic behavior, the woman immediately calmed down when confronted by police and was taken into custody. Christine later said she was just thankful the officer wasn't a minute later.
It's a bit scary.
2020.
I don't know if I've seen that video or not, but I think I've seen a thumbnail to that video, but I don't think I've ever seen that video.
5. The Wilson family was asleep in their home in Midlothian, Texas. At around 1 a.m., 21-year-old Malia noticed a bright flash outside. When she ran downstairs, she saw their front yard engulfed in flames, just inches from the house.
Came halfway down the stairs and I seen this window right here just lit up in flames, and I just ran and got my dad.
She woke her father, who called the fire department. Firefighters arrived within minutes and extinguished the flames before they reached the home. The doorbell camera revealed that someone had poured gasoline around the house and set it on fire before fleeing. The suspect wore a hoodie and mask, concealing their identity. The homeowner, Darrell Wilson, believed the attack was retaliation for a lawsuit he had filed against a former employer. However, police had not caught the arsonist, leaving the family terrified the attacker might return.
I watched another one where a guy was at a doorbell and he poured some gasoline. I don't know. I watched a video of that, but it wasn't the right gasoline. So it might have been from Mr. Nightmare. I can't remember, but he poured gasoline, and then it turned out it was a diesel one or something. It wasn't. That gasoline doesn't do anything to burn houses. So he messed up. He got the wrong one. But thank God he did get the wrong one. That's even more scary because he got the right gasoline. Either way, it's scary either way.
In the early morning of March 11th, 2025, a homeowner in North York, Pennsylvania, was awoken by strange movement on their porch. The footage showed a person wearing a colorful tie-dye cloak and a paper plate mask decorated with jagged...
What? Alexa, turn smart light to white. I don't know if you guys see that, but this guy literally has a plate as like a mask, a paper plate. The heck is wrong with this universe? Just tell me. Tell me why. Why is something wrong with this universe?
Teeth and red eyes.
That is
They
creepy.
carried a cardboard box, which they placed on the doormat before announcing themselves as the Box Demon.
I am the box.
A faint lullaby played in the background as they walked away into the darkness. Thankfully, the box was empty, People online later suggested the figure was dressed as Dandy, a Roblox horror character, though the meaning behind the act remains a mystery.
So that one wasn't really
In
harmless.
June 2023,
That one wasn't scary.
the
That
mother
one's
of
just
Instagram
weird.
model Guste Genescate noticed something disturbing in their doorbell footage. An unknown man had been following Guste home and was seen lingering around the house. He looked through the windows and wandered around the property. Terrified, her mother called the police, but they couldn't take action since no crime had been committed. Unable to sleep, Guste set up a rope booby trap in the yard. A week later, the man returned and tripped on it around 2 a.m. When Guste checked the camera, she saw him standing right outside her bedroom window, staring inside. She woke her mother, who banged on the window and scared him away. Another woman in the neighborhood later reported the same man. Despite having a clear image of his face, police were unable to identify him, forcing Guste and her mother to move. As of now, the stalker remains unidentified.
How is it unidentified if they've got his face? Surely they can't identify him. How can't they identify him? It doesn't make sense if they've got a picture of his face. Unless he's not from this universe. I don't know. The technology that we have is so, it's so developed, it's developed and changed for the better so that we can collect more evidence and we don't need to rely on just information. We've actually got the technology now. So we can find out who the culprit is. But they're saying they can't identify him, even though they got a photo of him. They've got, it doesn't make sense. What?
Late one night in an Alexandria, Virginia neighborhood,
This is the last
doorbell
one.
camera captured pure horror.
I'm terrified. Pure horror. Oh, yeah.
3 masked figures in full Halloween costumes stood outside a home at around 10 p.m. and refused to leave. One of the occupants, Shayla, initially thought it was a prank and even greeted them with Happy Halloween. But within seconds, the mood changed. The trio rang the bell, shook the doorknob, and kept knocking.
I don't know why I jumped. There was something in my eyes, and I was like, okay, I need to wipe this because this is irritating me. There's something in my eye. And I didn't expect the figure to be right near me, but, It didn't scare me, just startled me.
Going louder and more aggressive. When they couldn't force open the front door, they moved to the backyard, slashed through a wooden fence, smashed a deck screen, and pounded on the windows, taunting the family inside. They threatened to kill the occupants, telling them it's either you coming out or we coming in.
Either you come out or we coming in.
The ordeal lasted about 6 to 10 minutes before the masked intruders finally left, but not before leaving the family shaken and fearful. The homeowner's daughter later said they were forced into hiding and felt unsafe in their own home.
Just died, so it's just like I'm just glad I was there. Now she's in fear. She don't want to stay there by herself. It could have been bad. Our Second Amendment right was not used and could have been, being very transparent.
Authorities launched a criminal investigation for attempted burglary and criminal threats.
Yikes. Damn. That last one was very scary. I don't know if it was the scariest one, but it was pretty scary, that last one. I'm trying to think which one was the scariest. The paper one, that paper one with the girl that says she's the paper demon or whatever. That wasn't that scary, to be honest. I think that demon one was really scary. Heck. I got scared. Or the stalker guy. Or the missing girl. I don't know which one was scary. Or that last one. That was very scary. Or the guy. Oh, they were all scary. The paper demon one wasn't really that scary. It was kind of just really. It's kind of just weird.
themselves.
Yeah, it was kind of just weird. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that was my reaction. Yeah, that was my reaction to Mr. Nightmare. That one was called Disturbing Doorbell Camera Videos with Backstories. Alexa, stop. That was really good. I couldn't wait. That was great. I've lost my train of thought because my Alexa just annoyed me. So, yeah, that was my reaction. Oh, they were bone chilling. Bone chilling to the core. All I gotta say all I got learnt from all that is, check your doorbell cameras. You never know who's lurking out there. Or just don't have doorbell cameras. Just in case demons or the demon girl appears. Demon goat. That scared the hell out of me. But yeah, that was my reaction. To Mr. Nightmare. Yeah. Anyway, please subscribe, turn notification, and click the bell beside you. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.